Hello, 6th grade. Today we are working on page 27 and 28 of our iReady packet, identifying equivalent expressions. And today is April 14th. So yesterday I showed you, number one, that you can tell if they're equivalent by using distributive property. You can also, on the next page, we'll be doing some combination. So we'll be telling if they are equivalent in that way also. And this one's a little bit harder. So you might want to watch a couple of these first and then try your worksheet and then come back and check the rest of them. So number 2, again, we're going to use distributive property to combine these. Over here we have 4y plus 4x. Well, here we're going to take 4 times everything inside the parentheses. We're using distributive property. Let me turn the light on here for you. Okay, so we have 4 times x plus 4 times y. So 4 times x is 4x plus 4 times y is 4y. And we want to see if that's equal to 4y plus 4x. And it is, even though things are flipped. We have a 4y and we have a 4x, and we're adding both of them. So they are equal. Okay, so they are equivalent, so you would just say yes. Okay, number 3. Again, we're still using distributive property to check these. So here we have 4p plus 3c, and then we have c plus 2p in parentheses times 2. So this times 2 is still the same as they were up here where it was just outside of parentheses. So 2 times 2p plus 2 times c. So here we would have 2 times 2 is 4. We would have 4p plus 2 times c is 2c. And here we had 4p plus 3c, and we want to see if those are equal. We have a 4p, and here we have a 3c, here we have a 2c. So no, those are not equivalent, so we're going to say no. Okay, number 4. We have 21q minus 7p, and then we have 3q minus p, all of that times 7. So I'm going to rewrite this. And we're going to see if that is equal to this. So 7 times 3q, get down. 7 times 3q would be 21q, and then 7 times p would be 7p. And yes, we do have the same thing. We have a 21q and we have a 7p. So those are equal. Number 5, same thing, we're going to use distributive property. Luna, get down. Get down, Luna. Luna wants to help today. Okay, so we have 8a plus 6v here. Here we're going to take 4 times 2a. 4 times 2 is 8, so that's 8a. Minus 4 times 3v, that's going to be 12v, and we're subtracting, and we want to see if that's equal to 8a plus 6v. Well, first of all, we're adding here and subtracting here, so no, that's not even going to be the same thing. But we can go ahead and check it. 8a we have, here we have 12v, and here we have 6v, so no, they are not equivalent. Over here we have 8 times 3x plus c minus 1. And over here we have 8c plus 24x minus 1. So we're going to take 8 times 3x. 8 times 3 is 24, so that's 24x. Plus 8 times c is going to be 8c. And then we have the minus 1 out here by itself. It doesn't go with the rest of that. And we want to see if that's equal to 8c plus 24x minus 1. So we have the minus 1, that's the same. The 24x is the same. The 8c is the same. So this part is the same as this part. It's just flipped. And then we have the -1. So yes, that is the same thing. All right, on the back side, we have number 7. If I can get this to... Okay, number 7, we have 2 now that we have to work out. Okay, so 3 times 2x is 6x, plus 3 times 11 is 33. Okay, we want to see if that is equal to 2 times... Oh, I apologize, this keeps getting blurry. Let me raise it up a little bit, see if that helps. Still a little blurry, but maybe it'll catch up with me here. So we have 3x times 2, which is 6x, plus 2 times 15 is 30. So no, they're not the same thing. We have 33 here, 30 here, and 6x is the same, but that is not, so no, it's not equivalent. Okay. The next problem, we have 2x plus 2x plus 2c plus 6, and we want to see if that's the same as this. So first of all, I want to simplify this. You see where I have the 2x plus 2x? That can be simplified to 4x. 2 plus 2 is 4, and then x plus x. So 4x plus 2c plus 6. And I want to see if that's equal to this. I'm going to take 2 times everything in parentheses, so 2 times 2x is 4x, plus 2 times c is 2c, plus 3 times 2 is 6. And you see we have the same thing, so yes, they are equivalent. That one was a little bit more work because you had to combine both sides to be able to get that to work out. You had to do the work on this side, then the work on this side. Okay, number 9. 3e plus 7 minus e. So we need to combine our e's here, not by multiplying, but by just doing adding and subtracting. So 3e minus e plus 7. Let's look at it that way. So 3e minus e, that means I have 2e plus 7. Now I want to see if that's equal to this. I need to combine this. So again, let's combine the e's. I have 2e plus 2e plus 10 minus 3. Let's rewrite it that way. So the 2e plus 2e is 4e plus, and then the 10 minus 3 is 7. So they're similar, but they're not exactly the same because we have 4e here and 2e here. We do have the 7s, but the 2e and 4e are not the same, so no, it's not equivalent. Okay, for number 10, we have 5c plus 4c plus 2. And then over here, we have a little bit of work we have to do. We have the 5c, but then we need to do the distributive property here. So let's do this one first. 5c plus 4c is going to be 9c plus 2. And then we want to see if that's equal to this. So we have the 5c. That's not going to change. That's outside the parentheses. But here we need to do distributive property. So 2 times 2c is 4c, plus 2 times 1 is 2. Now we can combine these. Let's just bring this whole thing down. That's the same. And then 5c plus 4c is 9c plus 2. And you can see they are equal, so they are equivalent, yes. Okay, number 11. How can you check your answer to problem 8 by choosing variables or for the variables? Well, for number 8, let's go back up here. If we wanted to put, like we said yesterday, Luna, get down and be quiet. Luna, no. I apologize. They see something out the window. Probably a squirrel. Girls, be quiet. Lily. Okay, so if we put 2 in for x, let's let x equals 2, and c we can make equal to, I don't know, 3. Okay, let's just try it. So now every place we have a 2, or every place we have an x, is going to be a 2 now. So 2 times 2 plus 2 times 2 plus 2 times 2c is 3. Okay, let's do that one. So that's going to be 4 plus 4 plus 6. 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 6, and that's 14 for that side. Now let's try this side. We have 4, and x is 2, so 4 times 2 plus 2 times, and c is 3, plus 6. Now we're going to work that one out. I'm going to draw a line here to separate this. 4 times 2 is 8. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 6. So we have 8 plus 6, which is 14, plus 6. Uh-oh, what did we do wrong? Oh, I didn't start from the beginning, did I? We have to start back with the distributive property, don't we? We can't start here. Okay, so we have to go back to this. 2 times 2 plus 3 plus 3 times 2. So if we do that, then we have 2 times 4 would be 8 plus 3 plus 3. So we have 8 plus 3 plus 6. Okay, had to pause there for a second. My dogs were barking very loudly, and while they were barking, I went ahead and rewrote this number 8 down here, so we have more room to work this because I messed up on the top. So again, here we're going to make x equals 2 and y, c, sorry, not y, c equals 3. And we're just plugging those in to see if they're equivalent. So we have 2 times 2 plus 2 times 2 plus 2 times, c is 3, plus 6. So we have 4 plus 4 plus 6 plus 6. Okay, so now we can work that out. 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 6 plus 6. So that's 14 plus 6, which is 20. Okay, so now we're going to try the second one. Yeah, see, I had messed up here. I forgot to add the second 6 in. Okay, because it actually had a plus 6 at the end. So rewrote this here where it's correct now for number 8. All right, now we can do this. 2 times 2x is going to, well, let's just put the 2 in here for this. So times 2, and this is going to be 3. Okay, so now we have 2 times 2 plus 3 times c plus, 3 times c plus 3. The c is the 3, sorry. Plus 3, and then all of that times 2. So let's do the parentheses first. We have 4 plus 3 plus 3, and we still have to take that times 2. 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 3 times 2. 7 plus 3 is 10 times 2 is 20. So yes, they are equivalent. Okay. Alright, I hope that makes sense. That you can check them by plugging in a number for the variable and still check it and see if it's equivalent. Okay? Alright, so like I said, disregard this part right here because Mrs. Renfro goofed and forgot to put that 6 in here. Even teachers make mistakes, right? Nobody's perfect. Alright, so tomorrow we are going to do page 29, just 29. We're not going to do 30. We will do 30 on Thursday. So just this one page, and we are writing and solving one variable equations. So what you're going to do is read the problem, and I know these word problems sometimes can throw you. Don't let it throw you. Remember to read through it first, just to read for information. The second time, read through it and underline the things that are important that you need to know. And then the third time you read through it, you're going to be putting the numbers in and working out or writing the equation and then solving it. Okay? So just 1, 2, and 3 for tomorrow. And I hope everybody has a great day. It's still going to be a little chilly today, but the sun is out a little bit. Maybe it'll peek out and you can go outside and run around the backyard for a little bit. I miss you guys, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.